Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm the Prez now, but you can call me Prez if you didn't know that already. And since there is no time like the present, I am bringing you, by popular request and demand, a shorter version of my How to Get User Pick series. And this is going to be my new series I'm going to do, which is going to be my 5-minute series, 5-minute tip series. So let's get started. We got 5 basic tips for you. Tip number 1. Always hold down Y and triangle. I'm surprised a lot of people didn't know that. People comment all the time, like, really? Always hold down Y triangle? Hell yeah, always hold down Y triangle. How else do I get these picks, guys? I mean, look at this crap. Like, oh, excuse me. I would never get picks like this if I didn't always have that button held down. It might feel weird at first, but over time, you'll get used to it, and honestly, I'm already used to it. I'm holding down that triangle button 24/7. I never let it go. I never let it go. When I say I never, I mean I never let it go. It's just, instinctive. It's just instinctive to me just to hold down that triangle button. You get so many picks that you never know will happen. I mean, you really do. I mean, all these clips are from my previous user pick montage, but like, how do I get that? Like, how do I get picks like that if I'm not already holding down triangle? You don't. You don't get picks like this if you're not holding down triangle. Look at this. I didn't even know I got that pick. I didn't even know. I had no clue, and I was surprised by my own abilities by just holding down triangle. It's the easiest thing to do, guys, and you'll improve your users by 100% guaranteed. Number 2, stay under routes, guys. This is so fucking important. Stay under these routes. And as I explained in my other how to get user pick video, you can't jump forwards. You can only jump backwards. Like, you can only jump up and catch the pick in the air that's going over your head. You can't jump forward, like you can't dive forward. It's not going to happen in this game. It's not. So you've got to stay under the route. If you stay under the route, you can jump up or you're going to undercut him. Just kind of like how Malcolm Butler did in Super Bowl 49. He stayed under the route. He wasn't behind Lockett. He was in front of him. Here's what happens when you stay back. See, I was just a few inches back, but he still caught that shit on me. I couldn't jump his route. No, you have to stay under the route. If I'm staying under the route, it's user pick all day. Same fucking play right there. It's user pick all day, guys. It's guaranteed money. And if you follow these tips, you're guaranteed to improve your users by 100,000%. Guaranteed. I promise you. All right, number 3. Switch between routes. This also kind of plays in with play rec. You just want to keep moving around, guys. Keep moving around. You just want to like switch off routes. See how I'm predicting who he's gonna throw to, so I'm gonna switch off his routes to throw him off. All right, this is so big, and because when you're on one route, they're gonna think the other route's open, but then you switch right as soon as they click that button, and then it's user pick all day. It's user pick all freaking day, guys. It's so easy to do. Over time, really. I mean, you kind of, it's practice makes perfect, really, guys. It really does. You time out your routes. Predict who he's gonna throw to, and just switch off those routes. If you switch off those routes, see this? God, this is so beautiful. Look how many times I switched routes right there. The more routes you switch, the easier it is to bait your users. See how I knew that guy was going to get open because that zone is going to break, and that's my zone? You kind of got to keep switching routes. That's the only way to completely fool your opponent. Number 4, practice makes perfect. I already explained this. This kind of ties in with play rec. I mean, getting user picks on screens, there's not a lot of people that can do it, because there's not a lot of people that can play rec, like understand what's going to happen. Like, look at this. Look how many times I'm stutter stepping to get my timing right to jump his route at the exact time he throws. It's pretty hard to do, but I've been playing Madden for God knows how long, half a decade, it's more than that, shit, like 8 years almost. All right, getting user picks on screens, it comes with that practice. It really does. Practice makes perfect in this game. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to play wreck these routes. You can get user picks on screens, you can time out, you can, bait people, you can switch between your routes more fluidly, you can time out picks like that so you can get picks on the run. Practice makes perfect, guys. It really does. And I mean, there's nothing else I can say, honestly. There really is nothing else I can say other than practice makes perfect. I know I'm very repetitive, but you'll get your timing, you'll learn how to switch routes. And then finally, the most important tip, the one you've all been waiting for, number 5, if anything else, play with confidence. You got to play with confidence, guys. That is the most important thing. And if you do, you will see a change in your users instantaneously. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm the President now, signing off.